In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I shoot a real estate video tour. I got a full BTS of a shoot that I just did. It's filled with information. It's going to be long. It's going to be slower paced. You can have a glimpse into my mind and the things I'm thinking about as I'm shooting these kinds of videos. Now, I do actually shoot more guided real estate video tours in which the realtor is kind of walking us around the house and showing us things as they're talking about it.
Slide on into your living room.
It's so cheesy, but I like it.
Hello.
You can apply the same principles to just a generic tour going in and out of rooms, showing the house if you wanted to. If you have any questions, just timestamp below the point you're questioning about, what it is you want to know. Comment that below. Let's waste no more time. Let's jump straight into the video.
Welcome to this beautifully renovated farmhouse from 1914. Let's take a look right now. Upon entering, there is a wow factor here. You have the pine beams, beautiful vinyl flooring, open concept, custom cabinetry from JD Cabinetry. So every agent always says, this kitchen is made for hosting. But in actual fact, this one is. You have the double ovens, the gas fireplace, the farmhouse kitchen sink, massive island. It's a hosting dream. You have the double doors that takes you right outside into the outside hosting area, massive wraparound deck, and I mean, what a view. When you're sick of hosting and you just want some quiet time to yourself, slide on into your living room. Welcome to the upper level. Here we have 4 bedrooms off of the first one, right into the second one. You have beautiful natural lighting into the 4-piece, fully renovated bathroom, main floor laundry, right off the bathroom, into the 3rd bedroom, and into the primary. I love this bathroom. The black, the white, the party shower, beautiful vanities, and from here, the pass-through closet. So when you're leaving this house, even though I know you're not going to want to leave, you can choose one of 4 doors that connects to the massive wraparound porch. But before you go anywhere, you need to check out the triple car, fully renovated garage right out this door. This house is for sale. Agent and listing details listed below. Ciao for now.
All right, so the kinds of tours that I do are what I call a narrated guided tour by the realtor. In this case today, it's my wife, Carrie. So we're gonna attach a lapel mic to her. Now, there's various ways that you can do this. Today, we're just gonna be clipping it directly to her top right here, running the Sennheiser AVX down the back and attaching it to the back of her. But I have been experimenting recently with the little stickies that go on here. You can buy, I have a little kit here that I use, the Ryo Coties, whatever they're called. It's a sticky that goes underneath and then you attach a little, almost like a little dead cat to it, and then that stops the brushing from the shirt. So you can go either way, but that is what I use the Sennheiser AVX to clip on the front today. It's important with this that you have it as close as you can get it to the mouth. The closer the better. Your shirt's not going to work very well. It's going to flip down. You might have to pop it down there. It just needs to make sure that it's pointing at the mouth and not going off in a random direction. She knows what to do because she's done it many times before. I do occasionally use the DJI wireless mic system as well. I go back and forth between that and the Sennheiser system. Today, as I'm obviously recording wireless audio myself, I'm using the DJI mic. Sennheiser works off a different frequency, so they won't interfere. I'm going back right, okay. Now, obviously, if you are working with a realtor that isn't your wife, which is probably going to be most of you, just say, excuse my hands or whatever, or let them do it and direct them how to do it. That's the best way, and so you're not touching them inappropriately. So right here, this is what we're actually going to shoot the entire house tour with today. Ronin RS3, not the Pro. Today I'm using actually the A7R5, testing it out for Sony with the AVX on top here, and I'm actually using the 14mm f1.8 G Master. For real estate, I shoot everything at 4K 60. I don't care about shutter speeds. No matter what the people say, when you're shooting 4K 60, putting it into a 30 frames per second timeline, I'm not getting that motion blur. I don't need it. I need it to look smoother because it's going on social media. Shutter speed doesn't matter. I'll crank it as and when I need to. Same for the one I'm using right here. So you want to do an intro outside then? It's very windy today, so in hindsight, probably should have put the mic underneath, but we're going to shoot an intro now. The intro is obviously very important. We wanted to use drone for the intro for this to do something fancy, but there's an airport right there. This is an authorization zone. You need access to unlock that. We're not doing that today. So we're going to shoot a more traditional intro where we basically are at the beginning of the house, at the front of the house, welcoming someone in, and then we cut to the video. Right, so it's very cold for this, so no BTS angle, but I'll walk you through what we're doing. It's just a very slow, subtle movement, directing my wife when to come out the door.
Welcome to this beautifully renovated farmhouse from 1914. Let's have a look at it right now.
So it's important when you're doing a tour with a realtor that you walk around the house first to kind of find the key features that you're going to be talking about. In most houses in general, it's the kitchen. The kitchen is very important. There's a lot of time, money, effort spent into making kitchens look nice. A lot of time is spent there.
Normally called the heart of the home.
It's called the heart of the home. That's one of the first things that we showcase. We spend a lot of time talking about it in advance because it is very important. I would recommend that you wear headphones, even if they're little Apple headphones, when you are filming with someone, so you can constantly be monitoring audio. I have had it happen where the mic came unplugged one time and didn't realize till afterwards and I had to redo the whole shoot. So now I always wear them. So we'll get you. Do you want to maybe come from this direction as I'm coming forwards? Because I don't want you to have to walk backwards. Yeah, so we can do upon entering and then I can show the front door.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's something to always think about as well. Just because you're saying something and it doesn't reflect what's being shown as she's saying it, you can cut to B-roll. Something in all the videos that I shoot, I like to keep movement. I like to keep the agent moving and not be stationary. Movement is more engaging for the person watching. It's just better to have movement than them just stood here talking. So get them to walk around and do things. And 3, 2, 1, roll in.
So upon entering this spectacular space, you can see fully open concept, beautiful kitchen, vinyl flooring, pine beams. That was too much of a pause.
Yeah, I'd just say open.
Oh no, I got it. Upon your first thoughts walking into the front door are like, wow, right? Like
wow.
upon entering.
There's wow factor.
Yeah, okay, hold on, let's do it again.
Things are very rarely going to be one take, remember that.
I never do it in one take, I wish.
And I didn't like that you were blocked by a beam, so see if you can...
Okay, I'll walk from this way then.
Yep.
Okay.
Ready? Start walking and start talking.
Upon entering, there is a wow factor here. You have the pine beams, beautiful vinyl flooring, open concept, custom cabinetry from JD Cabinetry, massive quartz countertop island. I mean, look at this hood range.
I like the entrance there. Let's just get you back in the kitchen again, just talking about brand new appliances, double ovens, massive quartz countertop. Well, every realtor always says it, but this is a hosting kitchen. You've got your dual ovens, you've got the massive quartz countertop, brand new, I guess a gas oven as well.
Fireplace,
yeah. Gas range, oven.
Range. So I know every agent always says this, but this is a no.
Yeah.
But this one actually is.
Yeah, this one really is.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
So every agent always says, this kitchen is made for hosting. But in actual fact, this one is. You have the double ovens, the gas fireplace, the farmhouse kitchen sink, massive island. It's a hosting dream.
I'd say that's good for here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can bring attention to the outdoor space and I can shoot that afterwards if you want as you walk by it.
The double door,
Yeah, because that's the continuing of the hosting really.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. When you're sick of outside, when you're sick of inside.
Go outside.
Yeah.
Double doors, wrap around deck, hot tub.
Porch with a view.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go.
So when you're sick of hosting inside, you have the double doors that takes you right outside into the outside hosting area, massive wraparound deck, and I mean, what a view.
Yeah, it's a private space, but it's also very connected to the rest of the open concept.
Oh, I wanted to say something about like when you just need some downtime from because the theme is a hosting house, right?
Right. Yeah, like when you want to take a break from the hosting, you need some quiet time. This is right off the kitchen. One of the big things with real estate videos nowadays is you're trying to keep the pace going really quick, make them short, potentially for vertical content, which means you don't need to show everything or at least talk about everything as you're walking around. You can focus on the big key features and then just B-roll with titles, all the extra stuff. Like you don't need to say, here's bedroom 1, tall bedroom 1, here's bedroom 2. You can go bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, 3 shots, 5 seconds, done.
Or you come from this side, I come from this side, and
Okay.
I want you following me.
Okay.
And I can pop out.
Okay, right off.
When I want a little break from my hosting. All right, is that good?
Yeah, you got to slide too. That makes it.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to be always like super professional. Make sure a little bit of fun in there can really liven up the video as well, and it does make a difference. It depends on the agent you're working with, but some of them will like to have fun as well. You can slide on into the living room. That's all you need. That's all you need to say.
So you can slide on in.
Like once you're done with hosting, you need a little bit of downtime, you can slide on into your beautiful living room, and then you'll slide in, and then I'll cut to B-roll, and then it's the next shot.
Slide on in. What's another, like?
I like slide on in because that's what you're doing.
Okay. So when you're sick of hosting and you just want some, hold on. When you're sick of hosting and you just want some quiet time to yourself, slide on into your living room.
It's so cheesy, but I like it.
Hello.
So in general, when I'm doing these kinds of tours, we'll conduct the whole walkthrough first, let the realtor say everything that they're going to say, and then I'll go around afterwards, at the end, let them go sit in their car or do whatever they do. 10 or 15 minutes, I can knock off all the B-roll of each individual room, which I'm then going to go and overlay over the top of the rest of the tour. And most of the magic happens in the edit, but you'll see that later. We're gonna go upstairs now and shoot the next bit upstairs. I used to bring attention to the fact that we're going upstairs and show us going up the stairs, but you really don't need to. It's easier just to be upstairs and say, we're now on the upper level. If there's any wording that you legally have to use or you're meant to use, depending on where in the world you are shooting with. For example, in Canada, you're not allowed to call it a master bedroom anymore. It has to be called a primary bedroom. Make sure the realtor is using those right words, because you don't want them to get into trouble and then you can't use it. Huh?
You use it in the US too.
The master? Yeah. So primary is what master used to be.
I'm gonna start here.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna back up.
Oh, sorry, yes,
I'm gonna
yes.
back all the way through.
Yeah.
And then I'll say here.
And let's go into the primary, like at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
So with the layout of this house, we can actually walk through, hopefully, depending on the lighting and how it changes, we can literally walk through all the rooms, and then we'll overlay B-roll over the top of it. So we're gonna start over here. We're gonna go, this is bedroom 1, it could be bedroom 3, but we'll call it bedroom 1, into bedroom 2, which goes through into the ensuite with the laundry, and then we'll say, here's bedroom 3, which they're using as an office, and then into the primary. And there's gonna be B-roll that makes this more interesting as we're walking through. In most houses in general, you don't have a setup like this. You're not given the luxury of being able to walk through everything. It's more than often just a walking hallway, and you could go bedroom 1, B-roll, bedroom 2, B-roll, bedroom 3, B-roll. That's the quickest and easiest way that I like to do it. You don't have to do it that way, but that's how I like to do it. So let's just do a little practice walkthrough, just to make sure the lighting doesn't change. Okay.
Welcome to the upper level. Right now we're in bedroom 1 of 4. Through here, we have bedroom number 2. Beautiful, spacious, connected to the ensuite washroom. Beautifully renovated as well. We have main floor laundry. And right, I would have had you go that way, but your camera's there.
I can move the camera back, that's
Because
fine.
then I would go, and then here we
So then I'll come here and I'll go back.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna point it, just point.
I'm just pointing.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'll say, and then we'll switch around and I'll go on to the primary. Welcome to the upper level. Here we have 4 bedrooms, off the first one, right into the second one. Beautiful natural lighting, into the fully renovated kitchen.
Is that kitchen? Where did you get kitchen from?
Welcome to the upper level. Here we have 4 bedrooms, off of the first one, right into the second one. You have beautiful natural lighting into the 4-piece, fully renovated bathroom, main floor laundry, right off the bathroom, into the 3rd bedroom, and into the primary.
Okay. All right, we got it. So yeah, definitely talk about, you got 3 windows in the bedroom, so huge amount of natural light. So like you'll walk in, and then I'll immediately cut to B-roll. So all you're doing is really narrating the B-roll.
Okay.
Think of it that way.
Welcome to this spacious, bright, fully renovated primary. They actually put in an extra window here to let in more natural light, and add to the symmetry between the fireplace and the TV. Now from here, let's go check out this ensuite.
Perfect. That's great. So you can be, are you going to get out? Because I'd like you to talk about the fact that there's a walk in here if you can.
Okay.
If you think you can get out and keep talking.
Yeah.
You think you can? I love this bathroom. The black, the white, and the closet's attached.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I love this bathroom. The black, the white, the full triple person shower.
I stopped filming it because I didn't think it was going to be good, but you should have. That would have been good, yeah.
Yeah. Don't diss me.
Triple person shower.
Yeah.
The party shower.
The party shower.
Yeah.
I love this bathroom. The black, the white, the party shower, beautiful vanities, and from here, the pass-through closet.
That's great. So now we need to do an exit, which we'll do back downstairs, and then we're done. What do you want to do for the close? You know what, let's do it like this. We'll go, before we go, I got to show you this renovated garage.
Garage.
Triple car garage. Around the island?
Yeah, I'm gonna go around the island.
So I'm gonna come this way. I'm gonna come all the way around as you're talking. And then...
I'm gonna end at that door.
You're gonna end right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Go.
So when you're leaving this house, even though I know you're not going to want to leave, you can choose one of 4 doors that connects to the massive wraparound porch. But before you go anywhere, you need to check out the triple car, fully renovated garage right out this door. This house is for sale. Agent and listing details listed below. Ciao for now.
That was perfect. Good job. Okay. So now I just got to do B-roll. Right, so we're on to shooting the B-roll now, which I would say is probably the easiest part of the whole thing. You don't have to give any direction to anybody, you're literally shooting it on your own. I can do a whole house normally in 10 to 15 minutes. Biggest thing for B-roll, if you have a lens that goes down to f2.8, f1.8, great. Don't use it like that. Put it to f4, minimum. Go higher if you want to. Why? You want more to be in focus. You don't want to be coming around the corner of a door here and you just have a tiny part of the room in focus. No one wants to see that. They want to see the whole room. So that's the biggest tip I can give you. Don't use your lens wide open. Now, I shoot everything in 4K 60, as I said earlier, because I want to slow down. The main thing I'm looking for with B-roll is slow, subtle movements. I want to pretend that I'm slowly walking into that room. Now, I actually shoot a lot of things backwards and reverse it in post. So for example, I want a shot coming around the doorway here, but to make sure that everything is in focus, I do use autofocus for most of these shots. Instead of just doing it this way, and then you might get inside the room and then it focuses, start inside the room and then come out backwards. That way it's in focus already and you can just reverse it in the edit. Way easier, saves you time. So let's just get a little shot here. I am actually exposing in general for the interior. The windows might be a little bit overexposed, but we can save a lot of that in post with S-Log3, which I'm always shooting in. All right, so little slow, subtle movements, nothing too extreme. Getting the edge of that door frame coming in, and then that's really the shot. That's all I need. I like to make things symmetrical, so I'm going to start in the corner of the room, just here. And I'm going to come back very slowly. A little turn, that's why I like to use these handles, like that. And then I can speed that up and reverse it in the edit if I wanted to. Sometimes I will do a little slow kind of movement like this as well, just because I like a different angle to have options. But all I'm doing really is mimicking what would be a slider movement. Just a little subtle movement, left to right, right to left, doesn't matter, you can reverse it in post. If you want to as well, you can get a little bit of foreground block in there, just to give the shot some depth, like that. What I would do in this case is tap on the door because I want that to be in focus. Don't want the lamp to be in focus there. A little foreground block in, slow movement, slow that down in post, and it's going to look good. In this case, I want to kind of come around from the stairs because then that shows more of the layout of the house. Slowly coming around there. I actually might start, cancel the autofocus, just kind of like a slow pan that way. And we're going to come just in backwards from the room very, very slowly, like so. That's great. Do you want to just follow me around? It's going to be 10 times quicker.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, instead of me setting up this tripod every time. Okay, so slow movements. You don't want to be too fast. Even though I'm going to be slowing this down in post even more, I still want slow, subtle movements with the gimbal. That just creates that real nice slow movement. Going to come around the edge here just to get that part of the open framing in. Come a little bit closer to it. Just block that frame a little bit. Start focusing on the kitchen. Then I can reverse that in post. Perfect. I like how the chairs here will give us good background separation, so we're going to get a little bit of a lower angle as well. Underexposed a little bit there, so we're going to crank the ISO. Very slowly moving, almost mimicking a slider like before. And I think that will do. Let's go shoot the opposite side now, or maybe some closer ups of the kitchen. So for kitchen angles, we'll do it a couple of different ways. This is a very white kitchen, so we want to make sure we expose it properly. Slowly coming backwards, revealing that island, because it's a huge island. Notice how that lamp is right in the middle there. Composition is a really big thing for me. I like symmetry. Okay, other side. Actually, what we might do here is just do like a pan, and then I can speed that up. You'll see I do a lot of speed ramps in the edit. Keep that pace flowing. So we'll do a slow movement here all the way across, and then that way we can speed ramp whatever part of it we want. Doesn't matter which angle or direction it's going. Okay, now we'll do looking back this way. Something that I notice straight away is that door is open on the end there. Although it's a bathroom, we don't really want it open, so we're going to close it. Now I will actually, in hallways now upstairs, I'll actually leave the bedroom doors open, just because I like people to be able to see in a hallway which room goes to where. Down here, we don't need to see that's a bathroom, so it doesn't matter. I'll get you to come on this side for me. So I'm going to mimic a slider movement here all the way along the island here, and try and utilize that as a shot. So we're going to go very slowly all the way across. I moved up, I tripped up on myself there, so that won't look good. Notice how I'm trying to do as little amount of movement with my feet as I can, because that's going to be the most obvious thing in the gimbal's movements. Okay, getting out of breath. One angle going this way, and then we'll head upstairs. Although we talked about the doors, so I need to show those as well. Now, like we've shown this way, we've shown this way, we've shown the different angles, but we haven't yet seen that that room is actually connected to this room and then where the stairs go. So now we need to showcase this angle. So I'm going to do a slow movement going in, which I can then reverse, and then a pan.
Is this your B-roll?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I was like, and we still have to do B-roll?
This is the B-roll. So what I'm actually doing right here is I'm making sure that that little post on the end of the stairs there is the center of my frame. That's what I'm looking at, and I'm making sure that stays there the whole time as I come back. That is the center of my composition, and I actually messed it up there. So we'll go back the other way, making sure that stays in the middle.
7, is that fine?
Yep. There we go, and now we're going to do a pan. So from that room, all the way across here to this open space to show where that other door is there. Something we're starting to see more and more in the more luxury and higher end properties is they have like this cinematic vibe to them for a longer edit. And a lot of that involves close-ups of details, much like you would shoot a wedding. So we're going to do, at the request of Carrie here, my wife, a little bit of just detail shots here that we could potentially use in the video.
We aren't buying the house for them, but it looks pretty. Kind of like
we'll do a little movement around.
Story.
So other things that stand out to me in terms of a detail here, you could probably do something like the candle. And in the background, we're actually getting to see, I don't like the way that went, so we'll do a slow movement in. We'll come back from the candle, and I get to see the range hood, the island, and then this pan here as well, which we'll probably do a little shot off because we didn't do already. So a little bit underexposed. We'll come out very slowly back from that beautiful backsplash. Okay, and then we'll do a little movement, same thing, very subtle. Okay, I think that's down here done. Let's go on. We'll do outside at the end, because once I go outside, I'm done. So we're gonna go upstairs now. One little shot looking up the stairs. I probably won't use it, but I'd rather have it than not have it. And the way I'm going to showcase that is literally just movement in to out. Then that will show us that we're going from downstairs. Actually, I like this shot right here. That looks really nice. That'll happen a lot. I'm just looking through the camera and I see a shot that I like. So just because the stairs is right in the middle. There we go. All right, let's go up.
Should I throw in your butt?
Order of rooms. You can go stand over there if you want.
Oh, aye, Captain.
Order of rooms you shoot does not matter. You can edit in the post. In post. So a bit overexposed here. I'm going to reduce that down. Again, same thing. I'm going in the room first and I want to come out to mimic that movement of walking into the room. It's going to get reversed in the edit and I might even speed ramp it. That's one room done. Let's do this room. I use auto white balance, much to a lot of people's distaste, but it works really well. I've never had an issue with it. I'm also shooting 10 bits, so if it was slightly off, I could fix it in post. Watch out for these. They're all over houses, and when you first start, you're gonna see yourself in them in the edit, and you don't want that. Angles will become very difficult, especially for smaller bathrooms, but you cannot be in a mirror unless you wanna have to deal with cutting yourself out in the edit, which is way more work than you're gonna get paid to do. Okay, let's do this room. Actually, I just noticed. So that was on the edge of the bath. Make sure those kinds of things aren't in shot. So just put it in a cupboard, do whatever you want to do with it. Toilet seats as well, always down. Lights on, toilet seats always down. And something else I just noticed here, that toilet paper looks pretty rough when it's just like that. So you can just fold it over or just cut it off nicely if you want to. Yes, those details matter. I used to think they didn't. And well, the person filming right now changed my opinion on that, so. Right?
Yep.
Little touches go a long way. They don't expect it, but it goes a long way.
It, but it does go a long way, and it will get you another job.
Shows you care.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so normally I'd have the shower curtain closed in this case, but because of the nice tile, I want to keep it open, all right? Now watch that mirror there. You can see I'm not in it, but if I just moved a little bit this way, I am in it. So we're starting with the corner of the bathroom there, looking for that symmetry, and I'm coming back slowly. I'm gonna come all the way backwards, so BTS filmer, watch out for me. Okay, one more. Middle of that wall, coming back slowly, turning around the corner as I come backwards, and that's it. Now I'll do one more little angle coming in this way. One angle this way to show the laundry in case you don't like the other angle.
Am I in it?
That's okay, I can get you out. And that should do for the bathroom. Okay, we're going to do this room, and I'm going to leave that door open because I want that to show that that goes into the bathroom. Somehow I'll fix that in the edit and connect it so it makes sense. Using that as my center, coming back very slowly around the door frame, reverse in post, remember, out of the door. We'll do one more. This home is staged very well. Little details right here, like that fireplace being on, that's very important. Okay, this room. We'll use the center of this window right here. I'm gonna come back very slowly around that door frame. One more. I always do two of everything just to be safe. You never know what you see on this little screen. It might be a lot worse on a bigger screen. Got. Let's, I gotta do the hallway. So maybe I'll get you to go in this room here. So for this, it's gonna be hard to show. So I'm just gonna do a pan to show the whole hallway. Like that. Perfect. And then we're gonna do one shot just kind of going forwards, just to show where we're going in. We should do a flip angle, but I'm gonna do one speed shot, me kind of going down into the primary, which is what we talked about in the video. So I'm going to start slow and then I'm going to speed up just a little bit, straight into the primary. And then that shot will get speed ramped in the edit to cut into the B-roll when we say going into the primary. If you want to jump into that room, I'm just going to do one shot coming out of the hallway here.
Did you shoot this room? I don't think you did.
Yeah, we did it first. I talked about how the order of rooms does not matter. So shot for this is kind of a bland shot on a wide angle, but we need to showcase it. So I'm going to come backwards into the room here, and that's it. So we're going to go into the primary just from here. We talked about this closet space here, so we need to make sure we utilize it. It's going to be hard. There's a little shadow. You can see my reflection in the glass there, so that's obviously an issue. So we've got to figure out a way around that. If I come here and show this angle, that resolves that. So coming back ever so slowly, that will be our shot. Oh, maybe like that little angle there. That will be our shot for showing the closet. We'll show it from this angle just in case. But the camera again is in the glass there, so I probably won't use that. Okay, bathroom. Obviously a beautiful bathroom. Very white again, so make sure you're properly exposed. I'm using the center of the wall there, and I'm coming backwards. I am in the glass. This is going to be a challenging room to, you can see me right here.
And you can see me.
Okay, I'm coming back very slowly. Actually, we're going to go lower because that bath is a freestanding one. It looks really nice. Very slowly moving forwards. Okay, we'll do a shot coming all the way back. So we'll start in that middle again. Got to be a little bit more, or a little bit faster in that movement. There we go. So you see how I ended with the crosshairs in the middle? That's important. It means it's more of a symmetrical shot. Okay, flip angle. Don't need to show toilets in general. Everyone knows there's a toilet in a bathroom. I would not show a toilet if you can avoid it. There's better things to show in a bathroom. There's better ways to utilize the video.
I don't think I'm going to be able to be in there.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm just showing. All I'm showing, if you want to come down here, you'll be fine. Just go in that little slot there. So all we're showing here is the vanity, and I'm just going to do a little tiny, avoiding that wine glass down there, little tiny movement around the side here. And you see I appear in the mirror there, so I know I can start from like there and then just slowly move. We only need that little subtle movement. I can slow it down even more in the edit. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you'll have to disappear out for this shot. Just as I'm going to do one angle looking that way, and then we're done in the bathroom. Okay, one angle looking this way. I'm actually going to use this little bathroom enclosed space to showcase the door there. So starting again, corner of the room. Oh, hit the edge of the door frame. Come back again, very slowly. There we go, and that'll do for that shot. All right. So very straightforward for this room. We're going to use the corner again. You're starting to notice a trend in the way I shoot. We're going to come backwards and just expose the whole room, coming around the edge of this door frame right here. So coming back slowly, turn the gimbal, and that's it. So essentially that is going to be the shot when we reverse it in the edit. One more time, coming back very slowly, turning the gimbal ever so slightly. Maybe we should do one just from the reverse angle. If you disappear out the shot for a second, I'll just do one this way, just to show the other side. And that'll do. I think that is the whole house. Exterior stuff. So my wife had to jump on a call, so we'll just walk you through what we're doing here. Same principles as throughout the whole video. Very slow, subtle movements to show the garage. And then depth here is important, so that's why I have that tree on the left there, just to show the size of the house. And now we're looking for just slow, subtle movements, again, to show every angle of the house that we can from the exterior. So there could be pans from left to right or right to left if you want to reverse it in post, to show the size of the house, to show all the angles, and then the features, the exterior features right here, like the outdoor barbecue, the hot tub. That is a selling feature of the house. Again, using shot blocking to give us depth in all of our shots. Larger picture of the exterior deck, one of these two side doors here, because there are 4 exterior doors. That is the main side door, just a little slow movement, kind of on a curve. And then again, slow, subtle movements in and out, using the trees to add depth. Another little shot on a curve there. And then the final shot, moving in to show the whole house. thank you for watching that in its entirety. If you're at this point, I would encourage you to get your realtor to try and do these styles of tours if they're comfortable on camera, because they're much more interesting to watch from a viewer's perspective. They're much more engaging. They're much more fun as well to shoot. So give those a go. If you enjoyed that, let me know. I might start making some more longer style content like this, where I'm actually getting back to the teaching sides of things, as well as the other styles of videos that we make. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.